how to create with those shitty days, how to create with those days where we feel less than, or those days where we're just in these low moods, and they can come from a variety of things. We can be triggered. We can just wake up feeling low, or self-doubt, or all sorts of different things come alive and show up. And I want to talk about how we can create from those days. I want to talk about how amazingly powerful those days can be, but how we can have less of them and how you can create from those days. So first off, when I'm in those days, when I'm having those low movements, I'm going to go grab an orange from outside. When I'm in those low moods, triggered, or just having a crappy day, I know that crappy day. I know the day tomorrow will be a better day, right? I get that. I get that intellectually. And there's so much power to create within the day of the crappy day, or the morning of, the journaling. I'll give you some ideas, some prompts. But first off, I want to go, when I am in those low moods, I know that my thoughts are not real. I know that I'm not my thoughts. I know if things are showing up, if some dark things or the triggers have triggered some things with family, my wife, whatever, I know that those thoughts aren't real. So first I sit into that space and I'm like, okay, these thoughts aren't real. Because I go dark sometimes, I notice. And once I bring that awareness, I can slow down. And that's great, right? That's not what I want to share today, but it is a tool, right? Like, because once I bring that awareness, and it might not shift me out of that low mood, but it also gets me like, okay, here we go. I can slow it down. Movement's another thing, right? Like if I get into movement, if I get into surfing, if I go surf, or if I walk or I hike or any kind of movement, get on my skateboard, movement kind of can shift me. Lifting some weights, God, that can move me. That moves me. And I don't always feel like doing all that stuff. I'm just like, if I'm in these low moods, because sometimes I don't feel like doing any of that shit. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Okay, so here's the gold. Here's the gem. So from those low moods, there's such an opportunity to learn something crazy, super valuable, like where you're not showing up, or some whatever story or belief that's being created, right? So when I hit those low moods, and I'll give you some prompts. I'll give you some journaling prompts. I'm upset because, or you can really unpack so much during those low moods. So when they show up, I don't want to shy away from everything that I'm feeling. I want to learn. I want to create from it. I want to create from those low moods. I want to see what is really showing up for me that has me in this low mood. And when I create with the low moods, when I learn from the low moods, when I learn from those crappy days, I definitely have less of those crappy days, but there's so much to like create with them. There's such an opportunity with those low days. There's such an opportunity with those crappy days. I'm going to say this and you're going to think I'm crazy. I look forward to those crappy days. Because when I get into those crappy days, I'm like, oh, there's such a great lesson. And I know on the other side of those crappy days, there's so much growth, so much opportunity. So yeah, that's my thing for you. Don't shy away from these crappy days. Don't intellectualize it and be like, oh, tomorrow will be a new day. Learn from those crappy days. Create with those crappy days. Love those crappy days. Because there's something there to learn. And that's great. There's growth behind those crappy days.